Right, so just while we are talking about getting fish out and scraping fish and whatnot, and while we were a while ago, the net out, I bumped into a lovely couple in Pencoy the other day. I was in there buying some bits for me project coming up in the next video. Was it in this one? Oh, I'm losing track of time. Anyway, we were chatting away about KoiPondLifestyle, to be honest. Oh look, it's the man from KoiPondLifestyle, and they said, yeah, enjoying your videos. I said, yeah, great, thanks very much. Said, the only thing is, the one thing that you pond tubers, or you guys on YouTube, don't show us yet, is how to catch the fish. So we've seen videos on getting the fish already out and you're doing your scrapes and all that kind of stuff, but you're never actually catching them with your net. I was like, okay then. He said, because we've been spending ages trying to catch, we've got a problem with one of their fish apparently. They were trying to get over to Steve. And he said, yeah, we can't catch it. Unbelievable. So I said, okay, I'll just show you how I do mine, and then you can kind of, every day's a school day, you do what you want with that information. So yeah, so for when I'm catching my fish, I haven't got a massive net. I mean, I think as the fish are getting big now, I think it might need a bigger net soon, but not yet. So I use my net not to catch the fish, but I use it to corral them into the tub. So I haven't bought one of those expensive blue jobs. I went to bargain basement place and got one of these containers. £9. So I use this to basically just corral them in, which I'll show you in a minute. I'll show you how. Well, we'll go underwater and we'll try to catch one and put it in the bucket. And yeah, this bucket basically I've marked up the different literages as well. So when you're salting a fish or you're putting certain things in with the fish, you know where you are with litres now. I mean, litres of water got in it. Anyways, so yeah, so basically the top tip for me, and again, comment below if others more experienced than me, is when you're actually in the water, you've got to keep it sideways and you've got to traverse the water so you've got minimum resistance. If you're going like that, you're going to dragging it across the water and the fish is going to be laughing at you. Just bye, because you've got no chance. You'll be like dragging it through the water. So yeah, always go in sideways and try not to go too fast, because you find as soon as you start speeding along with your net and the fish sort of like start, whoa, where's he come from? They'll start legging it, and once you start chasing them, good luck with that. So ideally, you need to kind of go in quite slowly and just traverse around a little bit, pick the fish you want, and then just sort of get your net somewhere near, and then literally follow the fish and try to corner it. If you can get it in a corner somewhere or on the side of a wall, and then as soon as you've got two, the dunk, you put a barrier up in front of it. So all of a sudden then the fish is, hang on, I won't go that way, but I can't now. And then you can just basically guide it and the net into the bowl. And I'll show you this in a sec. We'll go in and I'll show you how it goes. It may be a disaster, or it might be an easy one. I don't know. We'll find out. But I've got one of my fish to just take out now and have a quick look at while we're here. So, but yeah, that's the best way to do it. Traverse with a flat net, and then flick it up. Once you've got to the fish, create a barrier, and then basically just guide the fish to the bowl. Ideally, you could do one of them socks. Those sock things are quite good. If you're moving the fish from one place to another, if you're taking it out your pond and moving it into something, those sock things are quite good. But yeah, this is really just to get it into the tub. £9.99. Bargain place, I don't know what it was called. Right, anyway, let's get this in and I'll show you. Here guys. Right, the main thing with this is try not to chase the fish around the pond, because the more you chase, the more they run, and then the more frustrated you get because you can't catch them. So if you are having to sort of swish the net through the water at some sort of speed to get to the fish, always go sideways. See how we do a sideways run? So when you get to the fish, you kind of slide the net under the fish and then hold it there, let the fish relax, and then literally just using the net to guide the fish, nice and gentle. If you were trying to swim off somewhere, just tilt the net a little bit to create a block, and then it's just a case of blocking and changing and moving and slowly bringing them over in towards the container. Put the container into the water. So as you can see here, slowly into the container, So you're minimising the stress on the fish, minimising your frustration as you try to chase them around the pond. But really, it's just practice. So there you go. That was, to be honest, that was probably an easy one. But yeah, you kind of get to know your own fish. You get to know which ones are the fast ones, which are the slow ones, which don't mind you doing it, which do mind you doing it. And they're the ones you've got to kind of get a bit more practice with. So there you go. That's how I take fish out of my pond. Practice.